Chapter 79 of Record of Ragnarok, the leaks just dropped. We get a magazine cover with both Leonidas and Apollo fully illustrated. So most people with their fan arts were correct with Leonidas' color scheme. He's got the silver hair with the silver beard, some black hair faded in, the salt and pepper kind of look with a black skin tight army shirt. Then we get to see Apollo, who actually has pink hair, gold chains around his neck, and some kind of real light green / white robe. So I like their color scheme. I think both of them look badass. And it seems like this chapter is going to be the first backstory for Leonidas. The chapter starts off with a statement that says he was the most admired man in all human history, just talking about how brave and courageous he was. And it kind of gets into a lot of what you guys were thinking about why he does not like Apollo. And it does all tie into the oracle. It was stated that Apollo descended down to the land of man and declared that there always needed to be an oracle of Apollo passed on for generations. And during a specific time of the year, the festival of Carnea, all military activity was prohibited. Now, the thing that ended up happening was the Spartans started to believe that this was a myth and started not caring about the Oracle of Apollo, at least in Record of Ragnarok. Mainly just a show of defiance from Leonidas. He wasn't going to let a god boss him around, and he wasn't going to believe what some arrogant god had to say. We get shots of various people, we get shots of the Oracle, we get shots of Xerxes, so that was something I actually wanted to see. His design is okay. I'm glad we got a little design of him. I wanted to see what he looked like in this verse, and we do get to see that because obviously, you know, Xerxes is the ruler of the Persians. He is the opposing force against the legendary 300. Obviously, he has way more troops, but inevitably, thanks to the 300 Spartans and their sacrifice, Greece was victorious in the greater war. All of Greece was united. We get to see these war elephants, which look really cool. We got to see a shot of the 300 Spartans marching off into battle. And we also get a cool shot of Leonidas and his Valkyrie. Now, so far into the leaks, we do not know what his Valund is, but if you guys have seen my theory video talking about his cigar, if not, I'd definitely go check that out. You know what my thoughts are, but it still could be the shield, and it also might potentially be the spear. We're gonna have to wait for those answers, but we get to see his Valkyrie. Her name is Gira, and it seems like she is the 5th Valkyrie sister. It does kind of look like Leonidas is pulling out some kind of weapon when we see the picture of the Valkyrie. I'm not sure if it's tied to the shield. This potentially could be the spear, and if that happens, the cigar video will probably just be tied to his innate ability, which was always a possibility. Then it cuts back to present time. We get some banter between Leonidas and Apollo, where Leonidas told Apollo straight to his face, like, yeah, we didn't believe that shit, at least his Spartans didn't, and he never liked him. And then Apollo actually somewhat mocks Qin Shi Huang. I don't know if it was intentionally or not, but he does his pose. I'm putting it on screen. He kind of does it in a mocking way, and he says something to the effect of, you will kneel to me in the end, or you're supposed to kneel at my feet. So playing up on his arrogance as a god, the last thing we see Leonidas say in response to this is, do not stand in front of Sparta. And it's an awesome panel. I still like both the characters, and I'm really excited to see where we go. So, of course, make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, and share. I will be back with the full chapter breakdown and review when we get all the translations in the official panels. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. She don't do it with no hands, she a master. If they question how I get it, I got answers. Like, what she got me tripping like.